What is up, everyone, every pony? Braveheart here. Welcome back to the new video I have now. To this video, I'm going to talk about G5, a My Little Pony Generation 5. Tell your tale and make your mark. You see, I found this thing on Facebook. It's on Facebook.com. I hope you see news of My Little Pony G5 in 2026. It says Hasbro is planning a total brand evolution for 2026, which includes new content and products following a year of the Pony celebration in 2026. This means the current G5 storyline, which includes the series like My Little Pony Make Your Mark and Tell Your Tale, will continue with new developments and content. Which means it's going to be still going. And G5 is not going to be going away. So we know after this, G5 will still keep being strong. You all saw the leaked script and also episodes that came out on other YouTube channels. So we know G5 is gonna come back. It's still alive. Since we all love it so much, it's gonna come back. Like I said, like Sonny said, we just need a little hope and unity, and all of us to come together to bring it back. Since we were all trying to get G5 back, like everyone all worked so hard to keep it going, and I'm sure Hasbro realized their mistake and decided to bring it back. That could be what we wanted the whole time. And though, also, there are some also fan art, I guess. There's also fan art on Discord, of the path to Skyros. Oh, so I just gotta find it. Give me a sec. Should have been here. Here it is. Yeah, these were thumbnails also of art though, and everything of all the episodes that was coming out. Of the scripts, stories, heck, even art. Like, imagine, there's a lot of these fan art that's been really good. Like a lot of it's been pretty good. Like this zebra pony, that's a cutie mark. Hitch as a dragon, and heck, even when they wanted to bring Twilight Sparkle back. We all been looking forward to this, and when Wishing Time came here, we finally got to see the Twilight Sparkle again coming back. Twilight Sparkle is still alive.
I can't believe my eyes from some pony pinch me
magic
like Wishing Time's miracle.
It's going to continue too.
A winter fantasy.
We saw this whole
Oh, my hoops are so appealing. Twinkling lights and rooftop glisten. Let's make a wish that this will last all year.
We all know that if you were to be with her brother, and of course,
Join all my ponies, it's my favorite time of year.
So it's actually pretty good. I've been getting a lot of
I'm so happy that I get to share it with you. It's true everywhere I turn.
I've been getting a lot of it actually, a lot of this show a lot.
I'm so happy that you get to share it with me.
I get it.
With me.
You know. And most of you that make don't worry. Everyone's not coming back. It's actually gone.
Looking right.
Hopefully, can actually turn back to a country
It feels like wishing time.
And there's a way to get our magic back. And her team up.
Can we just make a wish
how would you get out of the together tree? Explain that.
Joy to Equestria, 'cause wishing time is here.
We all know that
It's my favorite time of year.
on Netflix, right here. Apparently,
I'm so happy that I get to share it with you. It's true everywhere I turn.
It's actually gone.
These heart wishes are all I see.
But we never get to see her backstory. You know, we didn't know about, we know about Opaline from here, from Make Your Mark, and a little bit from Tell Your Tale. Well, actually. Anyway, just sang a few songs.
And joy to all my ponies. It's my favorite time of year.
I have the power. I have the power. Make Your Mark, and Tell Your Tale, and I'm so happy spending a lot of bother the dragons completely. But what you know, I'm actually glad and I'm Sunny and friends here working together. But I will say, in Fairy Tail, I've actually liked the artwork actually of Sunny and her friends, hopefully even the sea ponies. Heck, when they brought the sea ponies in this episodes of of sea pony, is G5 MOP. Like we also read the comic books about sea pony by the sea creatures in the comic books actually. If y'all need to know that, go to Dog Annabis' YouTube channel to see the book. Okay, if you want to read the comic book, it's also on the you have to find it on a website for the comics as well. So that way you'll be able to get caught up in the big story, you have this whole comic book adventure and the series as well. I will say though, when we saw the sea ponies, I think when we saw a sea pony, it's meaning a sea pony actually, I was really surprised that she actually met Destiny, the sea pony. And if you all forgot, the sea ponies are actually hippogriffs. It's like a transform into sea ponies. It's thanks to the Nova Pearl. Oh, actually, that gave them the power to do it. So at least we know that the hippogriffs are still around, and also being sea ponies as well is still around. And the dragons are still alive. We saw Spike. But the one thing I don't understand is why is Spike the Dragon Lord? I thought it was going to be I thought it was Ember who was still Dragon Lord, since she's technically the princess and of course the ruler of dragons now. I've been talked about the changelings and they took over Camelot. She must have still has that connection to her ancestors and family members, or that told her stories about what happened during their time in Equestria. So we might be able to see the changelings again. But what happened to them, we don't know. Maybe Opaline took them out and took their powers as well, so she can use the dark powers to shapeshift it into. Or to shape their creatures to spy on Sunny and her friends, and to get information. So, if she wanted all kinds of magic, why going after every creature and ponies? We don't know why. Like, we know that the Kurans are special creatures, or the Kurans. This Kirin, and when they all took a vow of silence in that episode, we all don't know what happened to them, since we only seen them in one episode during the friendship problem, when they all took a vow of silence, and so
hi.
So after that, we happen to see them helping us in the final battle against Chrysalis, T-Rex, and Cozy Glow. Oh, they all gave him a final chance to stop him. We don't even know what happened to them anyway, since we only know about other currents about their certain anger issues and all that stuff. So if there was a way to learn about, if there was a way that it could be still around, but they did help us fight the bad guys and save Equestria and the world. So they all had stronger ties to them than ever. Whatever Open was up to, she wanted to make sure all creatures and ponies were separated, so she can take all the powers, take all the powers and magic from different kingdoms and everything they knew, and love to be gone. And of course, Flurry Heart, Twilight, its niece, and Giant Armor and Caden's daughter, Flurry Heart. So we don't even know what happened to her. We don't know what happened to Flurry Heart, or to be honest. See, you all know about Flurry Heart. See, the baby Alicorn. That's the baby Alicorn that we all know from G4. We saw her in the picture, or in the final episode of technically the final episode of G4 before we got to G5 in the new movie in the series. Which makes no sense. We never get to hear Flurry Heart's grown-up voice, or how she got her tree mark, or her big huge journey and adventures. So that makes no sense. We only got the event, since what I did say is something would have happened to her and her friends, Flurry Heart would be the only one to lead Equestria as it would have happened. And though, to carry on the legacy of friendship and strength. And like how she taught her niece. So whatever happened, I think Flurry Heart could still be alive and in hiding along with her mother, or Cadence, and of course Celestia Luna as well. Whoever Oakland was doing, she wanted to destroy all those that oppose her, or resistance. She was able to defeat, I think, a few ponies, like Twilight and her friends, but Twilight was able to stop her, or by stealing all magic in the Unity crystals and putting them everywhere, actually, and putting them across, also and separating them to all different pony tribes. The unicorn with the unicorn crystal with the unicorns, the Pegasus crystals with the Pegasi ponies, and the Earth Pony crystal with the Earth ponies. And Twilight Crystal told them all to hide them in plain sight. So that way magic, it can be safe away from Opaline. So that's something we all now know. Oh, and if Flurry Heart was grown up, she was going to protect Equestria, but we never get to see her, or only in the picture, like I said. So if Opaline took over Equestria and was still banished, what happened to Flurry Heart and Cadence? And we all know the Shining Armor is probably gone, along with Twilight's parents, and also know Celestia Luna retired, or to go somewhere on vacation. But we haven't heard what happened to Twilight's family though, about Flurry Heart or Cadence. And so we don't even have the backstory. Yeah, we don't even have the story of where they went. And actually, in G5, this is really strange from what we know. We got to see Celestia and Luna's past history. Even though she said technically Celestia and Luna were born Alicorns. And so, when you said a natural born Alicorn is something in Equestria we have never seen. So technically, they never seen a normal pony give birth to an Alicorn, we all know Canes was a Pegasus at first, and then became an Alicorn, and ascended into Alicornness thanks to Celestia, and her destiny. He then met Shining Armor, got married, and had Flurry Heart. So that's one of the biggest one of the big huge reasons and story we have to figure out. So apparently, I found out since what we found out in G5, it made you mark. Turns out, Celestia and Luna were from Skyros and went to Equestria to be trained under by Starscroll the Bearded and the Pillars of Equestria, and to bring the tribes together. Since they were destined to rule Equestria in harmony and peace. Opally only wanted power and to manipulate others, and to bring fear to those around her. Since that happened, Opally didn't get what she wanted, since she was defeated by no more ponies and Alicorn and Sunny's Star Scout. But Twilight and her friend's spirit was still carrying on inside of. Twilight's spirit was technically Sunny, since he's technically a leadership descendant of Twilight Sparkle, I think. Hitch from Fluttershy, I think, since he can talk to animals. And also, of course, Misty, Eve, I think also from Fluttershy. Zip and Pip, Rainbow the descendants of Rainbow Dash and Rarity, actually. And Hitch is also on it, so he's technically descendant of Applejack. Though. So technically, Twilight and her friends have descendants to carry on the legacy of friendship. Though in G5, technically, Sunny and her friends are descendants of Twilight Sparkle and their whole team. And since they have a baby dragon like Sparky, Hitch and Sunny decided to take care of him as their son. Since he had no parents, I think Sunny made a promise to Hitch that he'll look after Sparky. She'll look after Sparky with Hitch. Since we don't know Sparky said his first word, Dada, is Daddy, and to Hitch. I think we know that Sunny might be the perfect mother figure for Sparky, actually. Just imagine it. Sunny and her friends and our heroes of Equestria, since they defeated Opally, restored magic, and of course has kept friendship going and strong, along with love and unity. They even saved the Auroracorns from Allura. Even though, since we got our backstory, Allura wanted to be back with her brother, or her only family member, that she missed deeply. So technically, Allura was misunderstood. All she wanted was to go home. But now Altero and Allura are now living in Equestria together. So now we know that. But the real question is, what happened to Flurry Heart? Or for real, that's the biggest question. What happened to Flurry Heart, Cadance, Celestia, and Luna when Opally took over? We know Twilight was trapped in a Nova Star, but where did Celestia, Luna, Cadance, and Flurry Heart go? Although, if one of them was still around in Equestria, they could have tried to stop Opally. So that has to be the biggest question. Where did they go? That's the biggest question to all of us. So we all know that Flurry Heart's the strongest. It's already a powerful Alicorn. And so we know that
Flurry.
We all know she's special.
Flurry.
So we all know she's special, and we just need to make sure that whatever or what was going on behind the scenes of Twilight and her friends' and adventures, or that Flurry Heart was being taught friendship, love, and harmony, and to protect others. So Cadance must have taken Flurry Heart somewhere safe, so she and her could stay safe ever since Opally took over, or Equestria, and almost won. So Skyros could be where Flurry Heart is, and Sunny's mother, as well, as Cadence, Celestia, and Luna. Though. Oh, so that could be the biggest thing we need to know. If you don't know what Skyros is Skyros in MLP E5 is actually the Alicorn Kingdom, the Kingdom of Alicorns. If you didn't know that, that's what the kingdom is. As though where all Alicorns live, that's where all the Alicorns are actually. From what Master Code Ace Analyst said, Skyros is the home of Alicorns, and also where Celestia and Luna were born from. Though, since their parents could be technically Alicorns, and makes sense since we didn't get a backstory of Celestia and Luna. Though, since they've been around for millennia, so that could be the big. And we know about Sunny's mother, and Make Your Mark, are here, Sunny, and of course Sunny wanted, since Sunny's mother went somewhere, she could have, she could have been stuck in Skyros and waiting for Sunny to find her, so that they all could be together again. Whatever happened to her, I'm sure she misses her daughter deeply. It wants to be with her again. So maybe that could be it. So maybe the only way to Skyros is for Alicorns only. So Sunny would have to go there on a quest to find her mother and bring her back. Like that could be her biggest huge quest, to find her mother. We also saw the leaked scene from the Sunny Star Scouts channel. Well, that's, if you don't know who that is, he's a friend of mine. Give me a sec, I'll show you all. If you don't know who that is Sunny Star Scout. It's technically a friend of mine that eat good stuff. We all know that she is we all saw Sunny's backstory with her mother and father. Like, she missed them deeply, and felt like she was all alone. Oh no! Even we all know that, so we have to. So we all know that, and see, right here in this thing, in Twilight's old library. Technically, see, the book says property of Nova Star Scout, which we finally learned the name of Sunny's mother. So that could be her book. That could be her book. That could be Nova Star Scout's book, Sunny's mother's book, actually, or Mr. Star Scout's book of her history. And if Sunny could go to Twilight's castle, learn about her mother, if she's an Alicorn, then Sunny, it could have probably technically born an Alicorn, just like Sunny's mother was. So that means technically Sunny was a natural born Alicorn with Alicorn magic, which it had unlocked ever since the Unity Crystals gave her that power, or they had unlocked that power from within her heart and body, and unlocked it within her heart. Or since she brought all the tribe together, and then she was ready for greatness. But when Nova went missing for many years, Sunny still misses her. Or like I said, so we gotta make sure. So Sunny could probably still be looking for her, since it showed the Star Scout crest as on the Alicorn tapestry, actually. So we know about that. So yeah. Let me know what you all think. So is technically, do you think Nova Star Scout is still around, and technically, do you think Sunny's mother is still alive and is in Skyros? Still alive, waiting for Sunny? Also, please let me know in the comments below. And also, of course, there's another thing. Do you think if you think Sunny was a natural born Alicorn, please let me know as well in the comments as well. And do you think and if you think Sunny could be a good mother or figure to Sparky, please give it a thumbs up. So now. That way, we all know that she's gonna be a great mother. So, if you all like this video, please give it a thumbs up, support, and comment down below if you want to see more of this. It's also, if you want to see well, if you want to see, if you want to see Sonny's Star Scouts YouTube channel, please make sure you put this name. I'll put her name in the description below. Although, so that way you all be able to go to her channel. Oh, and learn about this yourself as well. So thank you so much for watching. I'm Braveheart, and I'll talk to you all later. Bye everyone. Stay safe and good luck.